Hello, everyone. We have a banger today. This banger is hello, everyone. We have a banger today coming straight from the Math Made Easy studios. This is themed about logarithms. So, if you like logarithms, it's kind of a cool little reverse exponential thing. Hello, everyone. Today we have an exponential themed episode of Math Made Easy. I am so excited for this episode, guys. Today is going to be epic. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it. Suppose a government is willing to legalize recreational marijuana, which I do not support, but many people do. Hello, everyone. What is up? My name is Math Made Easy. Welcome to a banger, because that's what this is, guys. We are kind of exponential themed today, and let's get straight into it. Suppose the government is willing to legalize recreational marijuana after 70% of its citizens in the state support it. Each year, 10% of people who in the past did not support it became supporters. So basically, if 60% of the population support marijuana, 40% don't. And each year, so the 40% will then turn into 36%, because that's kind of how that works. Suppose the government is willing to legalize recreational marijuana after 70% of its citizens in the state support it. Each year, 10% of people who in the past did not support it become supporters. This year, 40% of people are supporters. How many years rounded to the nearest year will the 70% criterion be met? So we could do a little guess and check here. But we're going to solve this the right way. And as you can see on my other tab, I got a log calculator open. And I said previously that this is an exponential themed episode. And it is. But remember, a log is the inverse of something exponential. So if we were to graph kind of this as a function of time, let me undo that because that was not at all a straight line. These are not very nice axes, but this would be the number of people who did not support it, okay? We have 40% here, and then say maybe So I've made some beautiful axes, and we're going to draw in what I would kind of estimate this graph to look like. So it's kind of an exponential thing, but instead of going up, it goes down, right? It's just kind of a negative exponential thing. This is the graph of people who do not support it. So the graph of people who do support it would kind of go not exactly like that. It would kind of more go like that. Perfect. So this is 60, right? Because 60% of people don't support it now. And again, this is not real data. I just made this up. Here we have 30%, and we want to know how, what our x value is here. Well, I never really like solving for x. I like solving for y better, right? Because then we can kind of put in some x's, and the y kind of figures itself out, right? That's how functions work. So let's go to a log calculator. And the answer was just there. And we know the log is going to be base 0.9, right? Because that's how many people, we're finding out when Okay, I need to start this all over. What is up, Math fans? Today we have a banger. I hope you are excited for this. This is going to be kind of exponential. We're going to do some logarithms. I'm going to actually calculate something exponential by using logarithms. Because as you know, those are like inverses. I should... Okay. Times well, because that's not what I'm choosing to do. What is up, Math Crazy fans? Today we have a banger for you guys. It is a exponential functions themed banger. Hold up. Yo, I'm recording a video right now. Can you call me back later? Okay. That's all good. Sorry about that. So, anyways, exponential themed banger. Suppose the government is willing to legalize recreational marijuana after 70% of its citizens in the state support it. Each year, 10% of people who in the past did not support it become supporters. This year, 40% of people are supporters. In how many years running to the nearest year will the 70% criterion be met? Okay, so let's draw some graphs. That's not a very good vertical line. Okay. So right now, let's say this point is 40. Eventually this is gonna go infinitely close to 100, but it's never gonna be exactly 100. And again, I'm not saying that this is real data. This is literally just made up by your boy Math Made Easy. So maybe here is 70%, right? And we wanna figure out what the x value is here. That's the goal. Another way to look at it, which is actually the way I'm going to look at it, I don't know. It really doesn't matter which way you look at it. But I'm going to look at it as how many people oppose marijuana, okay? So we have 60 here, let's say. And then here we have 30%. And you can do it the other way if you want, but I'm just doing it this way. So we're going to find out when will 30% oppose marijuana, because then 70% will be for it, and we're going to have our new law passed by the government. So let's go to a graphing calculator, because this is the easiest way to figure this out. So what is our equation going to be? Well, our variable at question, the people who oppose marijuana, is going down by 10% every year. So that means the previous year's value multiplied by 90% is going to be the next year's value. So times 0.9. So we're going to have 0.9. And remember, this is to the x power. And then we're going to have times 60 because, again, this graph I'm doing as far as percent. And here it is. We started with 60%. So now let's zoom ourselves in a little bit. It's a little bit too far in. And at 30 on the y, we get 6.67-ish, 63, 65. Something that will round to 7. So it looks like in 7 years, the government will pass this law. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope that gave you a little insight into exponential functions. I really appreciate you watching. Also, I have a friend who's trying to grow his YouTube channel, okay? So if you could do me a favor, subscribe to him. He makes really fire hip-hop beats for hip-hop music, just like this one he just dropped today. Let us play a little bit. Also, I want you to subscribe to my dear friend Chopstick Ronnie. As you can hear, I'm playing one of his hip-hop beats right now. I like to freestyle the beat sometimes. I'm not super, I'm not like an established rapper myself, but if you are, these are fire. So check him out. I'll put his link in the description. Just do me a favor there, okay, guys? Bye.